everybody, it's JimJ 1911. We are out here at Gateway Gun Club today in Bridgeton, Missouri, and we have a special gun to shoot. We had a request for a Smith Wesson 1911 E-Series. Right now, what we have here is the Smith Wesson SW 1911 Pro Series. And we'll talk about the differences between that and the E-Series when we do our bench review. But we're going to give this a shoot. It's chambered in 9mm, and I'm really excited to see how it runs. So let's try it out. All right, we are ready to go. It's a busy day on the range, so we're going to see what we can get off. I like that gun. Wow, I really like that gun. That is incredible. It's had quite a few right on the bullseye, so we're gonna load up and shoot some more. And we're empty. Oh, I always am empty way before I want to be. So I'm going to load up another magazine, and this gun is just so much fun to shoot. It is so smooth. And of course, you know, when you're shooting and you shoot well, if you have a gun that shoots well, makes you pretty confident when you see those holes go right through the center of your target. So I don't know, and that makes you want to keep shooting, right? That's the beauty of it. So yeah, so far I really love this gun. It's light, and of course I'm shooting some of my own reloads through it. They're feeding really well and just making it a really enjoyable experience. So I think Smith & Wesson's got a nice product here so far. Seven rounds. Just flies by. All right. Well, I'm super excited to take this back to the bench, and you know, I'm going to play around with it a little more here, and then we'll head back to the bench and we will give you some stats and some specs on it, and I will give you my final thoughts. All right, we are back from the range with this Smith & Wesson 1911, one of their Pro Series. And by Pro Series, I mean that the parts of this gun come from the Smith & Wesson Performance Center and Custom Shop. However, they take these parts and they actually do the assembly in their production facility. So that's why it's a really pretty good out-of-the-box gun. It's almost like a custom gun, but it comes from their production facility. So it's a great starting point. It's got an MSRP of $1,609. So it comes with a stainless steel frame, and it has a fully adjustable rear sight. Like any 1911, you're going to get a 10-round magazine. It weighs 41 ounces, and it's 4.6 inches high. The barrel is 5 inches, so it's your standard 1911 size barrel, but the overall length is 8.7 inches. Now, I should tell you, of course, our chamber is empty. We have no magazine in tonight, so we are completely safe. It is a single action, and we did weigh our trigger. Our trigger pull tonight with an average of 5 pulls came out to 3 pounds 11 ounces. Which is pretty decent. It's got the skeletonized trigger, so it's very pretty. It also has a nice ambidextrous safety for all of my left-handed friends. It also has one of the Roco grips, so those are really nice, as well as the front and back strap checkering. I will say that the checkering on the back strap is actually much... I guess I would say deeper cut. It's much more rigid. And so to me, that's the more important place to have that more aggressive stippling, because, you know, when it sits there in the bottom of the palm of your hand, it feels really good. It's not too coarse, but it's very grippy. It also has the, of course, it's got the backstrap safety. And it has a skeletonized hammer. So one thing that's a little bit different about this, it has the what I would call wavy pattern for the slide serrations on the rear. Now, it doesn't have any front serrations, but it doesn't need it. It's very easy to grip back here on the rear serrations, so that's kind of nice. This particular gun has green on the front sight, and it's also very easy to see. So when I shot this, I didn't have any trouble with, you know, sighting it in or anything. It's a really, really comfortable gun to shoot. In fact, I would say, as far as smoothness goes, the action on this is one of the smoothest 1911s I've probably felt, especially in this price range. So, you know, it's really, really fun to shoot. I've read articles about it. It says that, you know, people like to shoot it for competition. They like to use it for competition. They like to use it for home defense. For me, obviously, it's a little too large for a carry gun, unfortunately. But I am really happy with the fact that Smith Wesson, you know, has made such a classy looking, smooth gun. It's just really, it's very classy and I guess a classic 1911 look. So I really, really enjoyed shooting this. Of course, having it chambered in a 9mm, it's a nice light load, and I really felt like it was, the handleability is really, really great on this thing. So, you know, I want to tell my friend Les from Gateway, thanks for loaning me this gun, because I did have one of my subscribers ask to see the Smith Wesson 1911 E series, and this is very close. There's really not much difference between the Pro series and the E series. And so, you know, we came pretty close with having the Pro series, and it was just a lot of fun to shoot. So I would be really interested to hear from you guys if you've gotten to shoot one of these, because I would say, you know, as far as 1911s go, you're not going to be able to find one that's much more reliable or smoother or easier to shoot than this. So drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you've gotten to shoot one. Maybe you own one. I'd love to hear from you. And, you know, we think of Smith & Wesson a lot for other types of guns, but I think 1911s from them sometimes get overlooked. So it's really nice to know that they also have this out there. So make sure you hit like and subscribe on this video. And don't forget, we are doing our 5,000 subscriber drawing for the Dillon RL 550C reloading press. One press to one lucky subscriber. We will draw a name as soon as we get to the 5,000 subscriber mark. I cannot wait to send that out to one of you. So make sure you let your friends and family know, have them subscribe, and I don't know, maybe they'll win and they'll give you their press. So Anyway, I would love to hear from you about this gun. Let me know if you've ever shot a Smith Wesson 1911, either the E series or the Pro series. And I look forward to talking to you all again soon.